Ka halalim lo Yahaba Hashem Yahushua Hashem Rachak Kodash, and double honors to the great Muslim apostles. Ka halalim lo, meaning all praises to Yahweh being the name of the Most High, and Yahushua being the name of the Messiah, only for Israel, of course in the ancient Hebrew language. But this is gonna be a quick video based on spirits of vengeance looming around for judgment, to execute the judgment of the Most High, because it's Passover season right now. And of course, that time as well is where you have also Yahweh Shem Yahshai executing judgment upon Israelites and upon those of which he wills to put his judgment upon. But going into the article right now, it says women and two boys aged 9 and 7 found dead in South London house. So as the article says, it says police are investigating the deaths of 3 people, including 2 children aged 9 and 7 at an address in South London. So, normally when coming new into the truth as well, some individuals may see this for the first time and think that they'll start having pity upon these, upon the children who died, but you never knew what they did in their past lives, man. Obviously, for those who do understand it, because obviously the Bible, it's not obvious to everyone, but the Bible does mention reincarnation. Obviously not clearly, but of course, for those who have the understanding, it does mention it. So you never know what these 2 children, although they're of young age, 9 and 7, did in their past lives in order to receive this judgment, man. So, continuing on, it says police were called at 11:50 a.m. on Thursday to concerns for the welfare of the occupants at the address at Mayfield Road, Belvedere. It's a short article, really. The main point is, there were 2 children there, and the judgment of the Most High does not look at the individual, man. It's really just righteous judgment. That's what it comes down to. But let me get the scripture here. It says, Deuteronomy chapter 32 verse 39, see now that I, even I, am he, and there is no God with me. I kill, and I make alive, and I wound, and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. So of course, when Yahweh makes that decision that he's going to execute judgment upon a certain spirit on earth, then he'll do so. That's the point. There's no stopping him. It's his decision. And of course, entering this truth as well, that's what people got to get used to, man. We got to face the judgment that we, from the sins of our past lives, which is what we're facing right now. Certain brothers may have to endure through certain afflictions, and of course we all understand that for what we did in the past life, or even in this life as well, we're paying up for it right now. And really, again, Yahweh Shem Yahshai Ratazar, meaning Yahweh through Yahushai, ultimately Yahweh's will, Ratazar meaning will, that we be part of the elect. Then of course he's pretty much refining us, man, going into Zechariah chapter 13 verse 9, the 1/3 being refined into like fine gold. So that's pretty much that. The point is right there that the judgment is not, there's no favoritism there. Simply, if it's Yahweh's will, it's going to be done. So going into the next article as well, let me load it up. It says Hamburg, unborn baby among shootings victims as gunman named by police. So again, this is an unborn baby, man, among shooting victims. But in the article, when I read it before, the mother with the unborn baby, they actually survived the attack. So of course it could have been a minor judgment as well, but Yahweh Shem Yahshai weighs the spirits. So it says here, the gunman who killed 7 people, including an unborn baby, at a Jehovah Witnesses center in Hamburg before allegedly turning the gun on himself has been named. According to the German police, the shooter was 35-year-old man named Philip F., former member of the religious community, who had ill feelings, man. So of course he had those, I don't know, but I mean, really, as the lesson says, spirits of vengeance looming, man. Yahweh Shem Yahshai has put in those spirits of vengeance in different all different sorts of vessels, man, to then execute judgment in on certain vessels, basically. And there's going to be more spirits looming around, man, spirits of vengeance, as I said specifically, which I'm gonna get that scripture on soon as well. So let me see if there's anything else here. Yeah, it says here a former member of the religious community. So he had those. Well, he pretty much had vengeance in his heart, man. Obviously, y'all put that spirit of vengeance in him to then match that, and then execute vengeance upon the community there, Jehovah Witnesses. And anyways, that also proves as well that Yahweh isn't Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Yahweh Yahushai. They're not down with the flipping Jehovah Witnesses, man. Them lot are also wrong in their teachings too. So of course, this is also another sign as well. Although the main point of this article really is the fact that a spirit of vengeance has entered the vessel. He took his own life as well. So, Yahweh Hashem Yahshua controls the spirit, man. It's his will. He controls the spirit, what they do, and simply use the vessel to execute judgment, man. He kills 7 people, as it says here. The gunman who kills 7 people, including an unborn baby at Jehovah Witnesses Center before allegedly turning the gun on himself, has been named. So where's the part where it says, let's see. Yeah, obviously you got the picture right there. The scene. What was the part? I'm coming because I think it mentioned somewhere that he didn't really kill the mother and the unborn child, or they survived or something like that. I don't know. I'm probably not looking at the right place. Oh yeah, it says it around here. This line right here. It says the Hamburg police said the mother of the unborn child survived the attack. Reuters reported. So I think that's probably a news agency. So Hamburg police said the mother of the unborn child survived the attack. So of course, that was probably her own experience of judgment too. But Yahweh Shema Shai's will be done. Either way, judgment will be executed somehow. And it's all according to the Lord's timing, man. It's all according to Yahweh's timing. Because she may have survived today, but the main concern was probably just to, because it says 7 people were killed, so those guys got judged like quick, man. As Deuteronomy 32 verse 39 says, man, he kills, he heals, he wounds. It says right here. See now that even I am he, that there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive, I wound and I heal, neither is there any that can deliver out of my hands. So it's all according to the will of the Most High. And let me get this Ecclesiastes 39:28 spirits of vengeance, man. Because they're looming around, man. They're everywhere. And they're just gonna be increasing and increasing and increasing to the point of Jacob's trouble, where it's like people are just gonna be panicking straight up because of the amount of death that's gonna come. Death. Right, so Ecclesiasticus 39 verse 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of their destruction, they power out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. So of course, when Yahweh wants to show his wrath, he pretty much sends down the flipping the spirits of vengeance here, man. He sends them down, solely created for vengeance. He said created for vengeance. That was the main purpose of those spirits right there. There be spirits that are created for vengeance. That's their main role, if not only role. So that's how, when the Most High is going to execute his wrath during Jacob's trouble, he's going to send a whole load of spirits made for vengeance. And even with the spirits made for vengeance, you could also bring up this scripture as well, based on creatures also made for vengeance too, man. Imagine when you have the animals start to roam around the city. That time's going to be a very fearsome time. Wait, where is it? I think Wisdom 11. Oh, Wisdom. Oh, okay. Wisdom of Solomon 18. Or unknown wild beast, full of rage, newly created, breathing out either fiery vapor or filthy scents of a scattered smoke, all shooting horrible sparks out of their eyes. So, shooting horrible sparks out of their eyes, man. These type of newly created creatures, that's gonna make people faint. Even just the sight of them, most will just faint just from seeing that type of creature, man. Most will just faint, honestly. So, in that time to come, there's going to be hallucinations during Jacob's trouble, demons messing around with people's heads. You're going to have newly created creatures made for vengeance as well. Full of rage, as it says here, full of rage. Unknown wild beasts, which means people are not going to recognize them. It's not going to be like some typical lion that, tiger, all these, fearsome beasts that we know currently. There's going to be ones newly created and unknown wild beasts, of which either the Most High is hiding them or he's going to just, unleash them the way they're supposed to be unleashed, which is his will. And of course, in time, we'll understand how that will be done. Now, let's see. So, the main point is, the spirits of vengeance are entering vessels and using those vessels to then execute vengeance on other vessels too. So, let me see. Yeah, this is another article that I saw. Speaking of another article as well, another example of vengeance was pretty much a dog that pretty much bit the face of a woman, and right now her face is just disfigured, man. That also is a form of judgment. The Most High does what he wants. That's really what it comes down to. And the sins of a person does not they can't escape their judgment. That's really what it is. They just can't escape their judgment, man. Anyways, let me read this article. So, police hunt launched after man 82 set on fire as he left West London mosque. Police have launched a manhunt for a suspect who they believe set fire to an 82-year-old man outside the West London Islamic Centre in Ealing, West London, on February 27th. The Metropolitan Police have released an image of the man who allegedly doused the victim in liquid believed to be petrol before setting him on fire using a lighter. So he put, as I said, that's the name of the top of this video, man. Spirits of vengeance looming. Y'all put that vengeful spirit, if that's even a word. Well, the spirit of vengeance upon this person to then burn an 82-year-old man, which of course we don't know what he did in his past life in order to deserve that. Well, it's all according to the will of the Most High. Now let's see. And that's also in one of them idol worshipping places too, because obviously it says West London Mosque. But as again, going back to also the Jehovah Witnesses, the Most High also ain't with the flipping Islamic community, man. He ain't with that. Because as scriptures say as well, all the gods of the nations are idols, man. Let's see where that is. Yeah, calm. This is it. Wait. Yeah, that's it. Psalm 65 verse 5. It says, Psalms 96 verse 5. For all the gods of the nations are idols, but the Lord Yahweh made the heavens. Simple fact, man. And he's going to make it known that he's the only power, the power of Israel that exists. And he's going to execute that judgment hard. And that judgment is going to be increasing and increasing and increasing. Heathens are then going to realize that their idols, their so-called powers, or which they take pride into, are going to be downtrodden, man. They're going to be destroyed. But I think there's a scripture in Deuteronomy about that. Yeah. Yeah, it says here. Wait, let me actually see this. Yeah. But karma. The point is the Most High is gonna take down the idols, man. Deuteronomy 7:5. It says here, but thus shall ye deal with them, ye shall destroy their altars, break down their images, and cut down their groves, and burn their graven images with fire, man. And that's what the Most High is ultimately going to do in this time of destruction. Yahushua as well, when he comes, is going to clear off every single idol upon this earth, man. Every single idol when he comes back. And it's still going to be happening prior to his coming too. Let's see, yeah, Deuteronomy 12:3 is pretty much the same thing. So he's gonna destroy them idols, man. Heathens are not gonna have that power and pride anymore, man. And only Yahweh or Yahweh will be the power to be known forever. And that time is coming. But okay, man, that's pretty much the main point of the thing. Of the lesson today. You know, judgment's looming, spirits of vengeance are looming around. And of course Yahweh's will be done. That judgment is going to keep coming, it's going to keep increasing. Which is why another reason why we need to fear Yahweh Shem Yahshai, man. He decides what judgment to give a certain spirit upon earth, on the earth. You know? You got the unborn child one, the shooting of 7 people. You had the one of the mosque. You have this one as well, which is the one that I brought out today. You know, and there's several. I've just been getting pop-ups of news from up there about murders happening left, right, center, man. It's almost like almost on a weekly. No, it's not even on a weekly basis. Like every 2 or 3 days, man. Some kind of a murder happens, which just shows you those spirits of vengeance they're on earth, man. That's for sure, man. They're on earth, and they're searching on whom they will execute the wrath of the Most High. Anyways, Shalom Akim, which means peace. So, and also Thawda Yahweh Thawda Yahushai for giving me the strength and all to do this video. And Kah Halalim Noah, Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rachak Wadash, and double honest to great Muslim apostles. Amen.